Welcome to the party, we got the takes, no chase. Straight Shooter Podcast, winning the race.
Hello everybody, it's Big Ed here, and I am excited to tell you guys that it's Super Bowl week, and it's Super Bowl Sunday coming up this Sunday, guys, and we haven't had this much fun since 2 Super Bowl shows on Sunday. Woohoo! And I am so excited to watch the right and the left Super Bowl show. Are you guys, is anybody actually going to watch like both Super Bowl shows, or is it just me?
Yeah, I ain't watching none of it.
I'll probably flip back and forth.
I'll probably fall asleep like Thanksgiving, like, you know, you get tired after you eat all the nachos and you're sure like,
I'll probably check out some. I'll check out the halftime show at least.
yeah, no, I will watch Big Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
Don't get us sued.
Oh man,
I will watch Big Bunny.
I'm sure Big Bunny's on somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure Big Bird's gonna put on a hell of a show.
Big Bird. Yeah. And who's on the other show? Kid Rock?
Yeah.
Kid Rock and who else? Other people I don't know.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, I think.
Both of them are not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Isn't Jay-Z doing it?
Who was your guys' favorite Super Bowl halftime show? I know I just totally went off the cuff with that. But if you're gonna say like who was your favorite Super Bowl halftime show, who was
Man,
it?
I really liked the Katy Perry one, to be honest.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. The Michael Jackson one was
Michael
good.
Jackson. Yes.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Prince put on a hell of a show too, though. Prince put on a hell of a show.
The Janet Jackson.
The wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I still was slow. I didn't do nothing.
I thought it was pretty good.
I was at the Madonna halftime show.
You were?
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
The Who wasn't
bad.
bad.
Were you like on the floor?
No, but that's when I took the governor to that game.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow. Where was that one?
That was in Indianapolis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got a good story about that one. That's pretty cool.
Do tell, or you
All
can't
right.
tell.
Our governor wanted to go to the game.
Yeah.
In the NFL and the NFL and the FBI Secret Service, they only allow one armed person per dignitary. So the governor and his son was there. So since I was the supervisor, I said, well, I'll go out and do all the advance work, and I'll let someone else go into the game with them. So I go out to Indianapolis probably about 3 days before the game, and I'm doing all kinds of stuff, ins and outs. I snuck into the stadium, which was kind of weird back then, beforehand, because I was supposed to meet a Indiana's details leader to get our credentials and everything. So I actually broke into the stadium that was supposed to be secured. So anyway, we're doing all this fun stuff, and then the governor finally comes the day before the game. He got invited to a VIP party, which was at the convention center, which was attached to the stadium. So we get to the party. As he's going in, there's a little attendant at the door, and I'm not supposed to go in. I have a lanyard that's red that signified I was armed.
Oh wow.
So, and my partner had the same thing, but he had a picture, but that signified he was going to be with the governor. So I just covered mine up and let them walk ahead of me. So when he walked in, I said to the little attendant outside the door, I said, hey, that's the governor of Delaware. I'm going in with him. He goes, oh, sure, you can go in, sir.
Wow.
So we get to the stadium, we get to the party, and we're on this platform with all the VIPs. I was sitting at a table with Michael Strahan and his then girlfriend, Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, Roger Goodell. I mean, we're just rubbing elbows with all kinds of people, and everybody's coming up to talk to me. And I was still kind of big. I was probably about 20 pounds bigger than I am now. And I was wearing my ACC championship ring. So everybody's coming up to me, talking to me. And my partner goes, you know these people? I was like, nah, I don't know who they are. So the governor says, hey, Carl, I want to go into the stadium. He says, is there any way we can go to the stadium? I said, sure, let me find out. So there's an Indiana trooper was standing at the base. He said, there's a shuttle that's taking the VIPs to the stadium. You can go on that. So I get the governor, we get on the shuttle. The attendant says, you can't go on there. I said, well, this is the governor of Delaware. And he said, oh, okay, you guys can go in. So we get on the shuttle, and it was all the players who were just inducted in the Hall of Fame. So it was Curtis Martin, Chris Dolman, William Rofe, and the governor doesn't really know who they are. I do. So we're sitting there, and I was like, wow. He says, who are these guys? I said, they just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So we pull up to the stadium, and we go into the VIP entrance, and I'm like, well, how am I going to get in? I'm not allowed to get in. I'm not supposed to go in. The stadium attendant says, sir, talking to me, can I take your picture? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So she takes my picture, and she opens the other VIP gate and lets me in.
No way. Did you get to meet Madonna?
No, so the governor and my other and his son and my other partner, they went in the other entrance, and I meet them in the stadium. They just started laughing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought you were going to tell me you got to meet Madonna. You know, you got up.
Oh no, but I did bump into Katy Perry because she was part of that NFL experience that every city has.
Oh yeah.
So when I was doing all the advanced work, I actually was standing right beside her. I mean, I didn't know who she was. I knew who she was, but didn't really pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It would have been really cool if you went up there and said, hey, you know what? I kissed a girl and liked it too.
Right? Two of my favorites.
Yeah, I did meet Evander Holyfield, though, in one of these governor's things, and took a picture with him, and I kept staring at his ear.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You should have pointed at, man, Mike Tyson bit that.
I got the picture hanging on my wall, but it's just like, wow. I'm looking.
That's a little weird.
Yeah. You should have posed up and like.
That would be great. That would be great. Okay, what's up? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say two of my other favorites was Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, 2020, and
can't go wrong with Shakira.
And I forgot about this one: the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. That was really good.
That one was pretty good.
So
Kendrick Lamar one by himself, it was all right.
So I'm gonna kill you guys because I like all the old ones. I like the ones where they're like up with people and like. I like the more family. They were family friendly. They were wholesome. Up with People was a singing group. I guess like a chorus or a choir back in like the 70s.
Kumbaya, my lord.
No. They did like pop stuff, but they used to do all the big bowl games and all stuff like that. But it was more wholesome and family friendly. Up with People, yeah.
Are they like, yeah. Okay.
Well,
speaking up with people, listen, if you guys need a mortgage, make sure you contact our specialist, Frank McCartney of Nation One Mortgage today at 856-495-5150. Frank could be your favorite Super Bowl halftime show. Let me tell you something special about Frank McCartney of Nation One Mortgage. You give him a call, 856-495-5150. He is way better than Up With People because I know who the hell up the whatever they are, who they are. I mean, today I was listening to Yacht Rock in the car, and I heard Seals and Crofts. When was the last time we heard Seals and Crofts? Am I like the only person like you never heard them before?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Seals and Crofts.
Like, you want to age me a little bit?
David Crosby.
No, that's Crosby, Stills, and Nash. But I'm talking about Seals and Crofts. They were, if you ever remember it, the K-Tells 55 songs, and then they would do. And then
Hey,
they would go down.
do you remember the movie One-on-One with Robbie Benson?
Yes.
They did a lot of that. They did a lot of that soundtrack.
Right.
Yeah.
Seals and Crofts. I totally forgot about them till today. I was listening to the radio, but there you go. Yeah. So, what was the biggest? Remember the biggest blunder on Super Bowl history? If we could talk about that a little bit. Do you guys remember Blackstone, the magician? How he got caught? He was actually trying to have somebody like disappear, and she got caught going down the.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have to check it out on YouTube. If anybody, Carrie, you want to pull that up? I don't know if we can get that on there or not. Blackstone, the magician's Super Bowl blunder. It was unbelievable. So you had to check that one out. But
I remember that.
My favorite
infamous nip slip.
Oh yeah, that one. That was the
Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. I'm listening to Seals and Crofts.
Oh yeah. Was it Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake? I swear to God, TiVo made out more than anybody else that day. Than anybody else. It's true. If you really think about it. No, so yeah. So there we go. So what do you guys think? I mean, gosh, there's so much going on around the league. Does anybody else think that the Pro Bowl should just go away?
Yeah.
Because I think that is the biggest waste of time. It's like watching the Wiggles. I mean, seriously. It's horrible. Not that I watched the Wiggles.
This year would probably be the last year of it. I think the reason they had that flag football game is because they're trying to promote flag football for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably why they did that. So.
Yeah, do you think they'll have flag football in the Olympics?
Is there this year?
They are.
Yeah, it's this year.
Well, I guess it's better than Olympic breakdancing. Everybody see that debacle? Holy hell. That was the worst thing I ever seen in my life.
The Australian chick.
Australian the girl doing them. I think I breaked it.
Hey, man, I'm just glad she didn't medal because if she did, I'd have been mad because I could have done better.
Hey, I have a secret. I was actually in a breakdancing class when I was a kid.
So I was no class, but I was I was a break dancer.
You still no class.
White Horse Farm Breaker. Man, you like school. You like school on a Saturday.
Yeah.
No class.
Listen, I was in the Electric Jammers, and I was known as Dr. Popper. Okay.
That's your new name on here, Dr. Popper.
Dr. Popper.
Dr. Popper.
That's like bootleg Dr. Pepper, like Dr. Thunder.
Oh, look, you know when I used to breakdance was that.
Would you have a lot of pimples when you were a kid?
Yes.
Dr. Popper.
Before that. Yeah. Yeah, no, everybody used to watch me like that show. I'll tell you that, Carrie. When they saw me come out there, like, oh, look at this big boy.
There comes Dr. Pimple Popper.
That's my name when I get off the couch. I go popping like a glow stick.
Oh, I know. It's like I'm like a bowl of Rice Krispies when I get up. I don't know if Carl, you feel the same way.
Nah.
Well, I mean, I'd be cool about it if they just did the skill drills and stuff. If they just kept it doing, kept that'd be fine. But
yeah,
I mean, that's not worth making like a huge spectacle out of. But
no.
I
thought that sucked. Sorry, I don't even watch it anymore. When I was a kid, the Pro Bowl actually was a game. I mean, it was actually a real live game.
Yeah,
it was a great game.
It was.
Yeah, back in the 80s,
back in the
80s, early 90s,
the 70s.
Yeah, the 70s, 80s. Like it was a real live game that they would you would get excited about watching that game and you're seeing guys on your team play. And that's why the young kids still don't see that.
They used to have a game with the college all-stars would play the pros.
Yeah.
I remember watching that game.
When was that?
That was way back in the early 70s.
Oh, okay.
They should bring that back.
Problem is, they don't want to risk injuries anymore, man. These guys are getting paid way too much to be getting hurt anymore.
Yeah, it's all about money and protecting investments now.
What killed the All-Star game, both baseball and football, and even basketball, is free agency. It used to be a team owned your rights, so you might play for the Eagles for 10 years and never play with these other guys.
Yeah.
But now with free agencies, there's 3 years here, 3 years here, 3 years here, 2 years here, and they play with so many guys, and they have the same agents.
Right.
They really are friends.
Right.
So, that's what kind of killed the All-Star games. I mean, with baseball, they had to come back and say the winning team gets home field advantage for the World Series. It used to be alternate every year. They alternated. American League was a home team. National League was a home team.
Yeah, I remember that.
The All-Star game started just kind of falling apart.
The NBA one meant something too, didn't it? Didn't the NBA get in the finals? So. One of them got home field or home court.
No,
but it used to be a competitive exhibition game.
It was probably
now it's just
a bunch of
for the first 3 quarters it was always crap, and in the fourth quarter, first 3 quarters there was all like alley oops and lobs and offense, no defense, and then fourth quarter, man, I remember the one Dikembe Mutombo had like 17 rebounds, and Larry Brown traded for him like the following week because of what he did in that All-Star game.
Yeah.
That was an amazing All-Star game. That was the one Iverson won MVP.
Yeah. I mean, that's what basketball was. I mean,
that was a good one. Larry Brown was the coach. He got to coach Mutombo, and he just Mutombo did everything for him in that game,
He
and
did. I love Mutombo.
Larry Brown said, "I gotta have this guy," and he even traded Theo Ratliff for him, and that was a hard one to let go of.
Yeah.
I think it was it Ratliff and
Snow?
no, Snow didn't get traded.
No, Snow stayed with that team.
Yeah.
I think it was just Theo Ratliff straight up.
Did you see Snow at the reunion the other night?
Yeah, he's been hitting a lot.
That wasn't snow. That was a freaking blizzard, man.
We traded. Wasn't Tim Thomas part of that trade too?
Yeah.
Because we traded Tim Thomas that season also, and Larry Brown, or not Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Honestly, I think they couldn't find anybody that could play with Iverson. To be
All right. Well,
honest,
listen. We got about 12 minutes
team.
left.
Yeah.
We got about 12 minutes left. So let's go through the Super Bowl game because honestly,
Yeah, what about Stoutland? Are we gonna ever talk about that?
Yeah, we'll fit it in. So let's talk about the Super Bowl game and then we'll talk about Stout. So the thing is about the game. I don't know. I don't see the way the Patriots are going to win. I just don't. I don't care if they scream Warriors or all that other crap. I just don't see it. I see that the Seahawks are going to take it to them because they're a hungry team. Defense is good. I just think they're going to take it to them. I think the Patriots will play them tough. I don't think they're going to lose. I mean, I think they're going to win. I think they'll play them tough, but I just don't see it. Now, how do you guys feel about that, Carl?
I don't know, man. I'm not even excited for this Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think half the country's not even excited for it. It's just like you got two teams that I don't know. I'm with you. I don't think Seattle. I don't think New England is going to be able to handle Seattle, but you never know. With two teams like that. I mean, it's such a non-interesting Super Bowl. There's no storylines. There's no marquee players that people are going to want to watch. So it's just like, I'll put it this way: this is probably one of the first Super Bowls that I would probably actually go to a party and not care who's playing.
Yeah, and actually watch commercials. They still suck.
Yeah.
Well, I think that May kid is actually going to be something. I think he's going to be pretty good. So, Lump, what's your read?
Well, like Carl said, there's no buzz about it, but I think a lot of that is because there's no dominant team this whole year where everyone was either for them or against them. There's no big personality guys. There's no Gronk up there. There's no Tom Brady wasn't a personality when he played, but he was Tom Brady.
Right.
But you had Gronk and you had over the years guys like Siragusa, who's just all personality.
Yeah.
And there's so many over the years. There's been so many guys who drove the car with but there's no one like that anymore. Like on these two teams, seriously, the biggest buzz I heard about this whole thing was Sam Darnold. There's a guy who's a Seattle fan who is like his doppelganger. He's a redhead, wears his jersey, and they call him Stan Darnold. and the big thing I saw this whole week was where Sam Darnold, Stan Darnold sent Sam Darnold a video clip wishing him good luck, and Sam Darnold signed a jersey to my favorite ginger or something like that. And that's the biggest thing I've heard this whole 2 weeks. There's no buzz. When the buzz is Vrabel, when the coach is the buzz, it tells you what's going to go. I don't really, like Tom Brady said, I don't have any skin in the game. I don't care who wins. I like Drake May. I like Vrabel. I'd love to see Sam Darnold have a little bit of a rebound after getting stuck in the Giants organization for those years. And
Jets.
I mean, they pretty much trashed him. Or the Jets.
Yeah.
They pretty much trashed him as he left. They shoot him away. So I like seeing him come back. So I guess Seattle is my choice. I guess.
Yeah, I like Seattle
Yeah.
because I hate the Patriots. So there you go.
I'm pulling for the Patriots because they got a turf.
Yeah. Well,
Diggs.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut about that turf right now.
Yeah, he's a turf. So.
I know. I still protect. I get you. I got you. All right. Ben, Diesel, or Kerry, how would you weigh in on this game? Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go. First off, Dikembe was traded for Theo Ratliff, Tony Kukoc, and Nazi Muhammad, and Pepe Sanchez. Former Temple guy.
Sanchez.
Yeah, former Temple guy. That's why I don't know, man. I think I want Seattle to win. I like the whole Darnold story. I think he's pretty good, man. He got crapped on plenty times in his career. He started out as the 3rd overall pick, and then went through some bad. He went from the Jets to the Panthers to, I think he played for the 49ers, right?
Yeah. 1 year.
And it's good to see a journeyman get that kind of redemption. You know what I mean? I like a good redemption story.
Yeah.
So I know Ben hates the Seahawks, but I got to root for the Seahawks, man, in this one.
I forget. You hate the Seahawks.
Honestly, I could care less. Honestly, I could care less who wins. If the Patriots win, it's no skin off my back. But if I do start finding interest in this game, I'm gonna go for Seattle.
So Ben, are the Seahawks your Dallas Cowboys?
Rams are.
I'd say the Rams. Seahawks is like, I don't know. I never hated the Seahawks. I don't. Yeah. My thing is with them is like their fans didn't speak up about their team until they won their first Super Bowl.
Oh, fair weather.
It's like
fair weather fans.
And then they're fair weather fans, and then they stole the 12th man thing from Texas A&M and stuff like that. It's like, you're unoriginal, and they say they run the NFC West, and I was like, look, dudes, simmer down. You're trying to win your 2nd, okay? We're on a doorstep to get our 6th, okay? We're not the same, But going to the Super Bowl, I like Darnold. I always liked Darnold. He's always been a cool, level-headed guy. Like you guys said, he's always been crapped on his whole career. But what I like about him is his time with San Francisco. He really credited, even when he was with Seattle. He went to the Vikings in Seattle.
Yeah, Vikings. That's right. He had the big season.
He credited, when he was with the Vikings, he credited a lot of his success to what he learned from Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Because he sat in with, like, Brock Purdy showed him different ways to watch tape, how to prepare for games, prepare for practice, stuff like that. Like Sam Darnold basically reinvented his approach to his game based off what he learned from Purdy. And I thought that was cool to hear him, give somebody else credit like that for, part of his success,
That's funny because I heard on ESPN radio they were talking about that before. Like there was one guy was saying the 49ers messed up by getting rid of Sam Darnold and keeping Brock Purdy, and the other guy was saying, no, man, Brock Purdy's not the reason the 49ers lost that game.
No. Purdy was the only one doing anything in that game.
Yeah.
And
I'd still rather have Purdy over Darnold.
But with the Super Bowl, though, I would like to see Darnold win it, but I don't want to see Seattle win in the 49er stadium. I hate seeing their logo painted on our field. I don't like seeing a big banner of Sam Darnold hanging off of our stadium. To be honest with you, I think the player that should have been hanging on that banner is JSN. He's the best player on that Seahawks team, hands down. The guy was like in the MVP conversation. It should be his banner hanging up there. But I think the interesting matchup of that game, it's going to be a defensive game, I think. But I think the most interesting part of that game is going to be watching JSN and Christian Gonzalez go at it all game. That's going to be a matchup. You got one of the league's top corners against the league's best receiver right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be that's only going to be the thing that's worth watching in that game, in my opinion.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, like you said, like Carl said, and everybody else, I could really care less.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm just hoping
I'll be
there's
more
somebody
interested in
bringing
the
the deviled eggs.
I'll be more interested in the commercials.
Yeah, are they even any good anymore?
They might have some good ones. I know, Terry, you'll appreciate it, I think. The official Avengers Doomsday trailer is supposed to air in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wait a minute. He's
That's
not
big.
the only one now. Just hold on.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm a Marvel guy.
I get teary-eyed off of that crap.
I'm heavily into Marvel. Like,
I am serious. When
I'm
Thor in Ragnarok, when he said, and he goes, "You are the god of thunder," and he like literally the lightning bolt came out of the sky, and he comes out. I literally jumped up out of my seat. It was like, yes! I left the movie theater. It was like, oh my god,
yeah.
dude, that was so awesome.
No.
That was you?
Yes, it was me. Yes, it was me. Look at it,
only two times I got emotionally attached to a movie is when it was Avengers Endgame, when Captain America wielded Mjolnir. And then the scene that actually choked me up, actually put tears in my eyes, is when Tony Stark reunited with Spider-Man and gave him a hug like he found his son that he lost. That part got me, man. I was like, dude.
You're so gay.
Shut up. Shut up, Lumpy.
Gaming happy, so yes, we're happy.
I was kind of like,
shut up.
I was kind of like thinking, there's no way they killed Natasha. Like,
oh, that was
the way
bad
she's
too.
dead.
That was
Like, I expected Tony Stark to die, but
yeah, they killed Natasha.
Just because Robert Downey Jr. had probably had enough of it for a while, but he's back.
He's back.
But the best thing the Marvel did was introduce like the alternate universes. So nobody really dies. You just go to a different universe. Hey,
I'm interested to see how they're going to swing this thing, man. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with him coming back as Dr. Doom. Yeah. That's wild, man.
From what I understand, Chris Evans is coming back as Cap too.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Look, I love Sam as Captain America. Don't get me wrong.
They're saying he might come back as Captain Hydra.
Yeah.
Who might come back as Captain Hydra?
Huh?
I think that's what he's supposed to be. Yeah, I think that's what he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Could you imagine him as Captain Hydra fighting Sam Wilson as Captain America?
And they're saying it's the same Captain America that went back, but he's an old man now, so how can it be him?
Alternate universe.
Alternate universe. He's going from the Centrum universe, the geriatric ward.
Yeah, they'd have to go back in time or whatever, but he became an old man.
Well, look, this is what I read about it.
The multiverse shit is confusing to me, man.
There's a supposed plot leak where when Captain America stayed back in time to be with Peggy, he actually screwed the timeline up. That's why we have Tony Stark as Dr. Doom. So basically, everything that's about to happen is that's Captain America's first big mistake in the movie.
So confused.
Yeah, man. I like the my favorite was the Loki series, and I love Daredevil, man. Daredevil and the Punisher. I love all them. I love all the Netflix shows.
Well, you know the Punisher is going to be in the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But which Punisher?
Yeah,
John Bernthal.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I heard they're bringing back the Mighty Heroes in.
I like Thomas Jane, man.
They're bringing back Diaper Man and Cuckoo Man.
Diaper Man.
Yeah, well, the other one died. What's his name? Ray.
Hey, don't forget one of the Marvel heroes is who was the Duck guy?
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Like he was a Marvel guy. So like every now and then in the movies, he always popped up here and there in those movies, but
yeah. I remember the one from the 80s. Remember that movie?
He's in the What If series. Did you watch the What If series?
Yeah.
That had Howard the Duck in it.
Yeah.
He married Darcy from the Thor series.
Anyway, let's move on because we're running out of time. Let's talk about Jeff Stoutland. I can't believe
we're all a bunch of nerds.
Talk about a sad moment. This was worse than Marvel's anybody dying in Marvel for me. The fact that we lost Jeff Stoutland as our coach.
not even that we lose Jeff Stoutland. I think it's a huge blemish on the aura of the Eagles as an organization.
Yeah. Yes, I definitely say it doesn't help. It depends on what happens, though.
I was going to say, it depends on what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of saw the writing on the wall with the new offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But with his farewell to the city, never mentioned the team, the coaches, the players, the organization. It was he just mentioned the people from the city.
There's something that went on we'll never know.
Yeah.
It sounded. I was going to ask y'all if you guys thought that something went down.
Hey, listen, man. The offense looked like crap last year. All right,
Yeah.
we needed a change, man. We got a new offensive coordinator like we wanted.
Yep.
We got the other guy who's going to be the passing game coordinator, and we just signed another guy to be the run game coordinator. We had to change what happened last year.
Yeah, we're going to call ourselves the Hydra.
I mean, hopefully these guys can do it. They're bright. Supposedly they're bright minds. They're all up and coming coaches. The guy Mannion wanted the guy we just hired today.
I think honestly,
you look at the disjointedness of the offense this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was evident on the field. It was very disjointed. So, and a lot of it was because Stoutland didn't want motion because it screwed up the blocking schemes. And it supposedly, and I just read this just before we came on that once Sirianni stepped in and took more control of the run game, the stats actually improved.
Yeah.
Run game actually improved after after they took the run game coordinator from Stoutland. So, something went down. We'll never know.
Right.
So, but it
could be for the better, man.
But he's just an offensive line coach, and I get it. The city's attached to him, the players are attached to him, but it's time to move on.
You're trivializing a god, Carl.
He was there for 13 years, and every year he had at least one player on the Pro Bowl.
He's a football coach. What's that?
Yeah. In 13 years, he every year he had one guy on the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
An all-pro guy every year for 13 years.
Yeah.
So they said that's the first time any position has been.
You got to look at it this way, though. He's 13 years. I mean, how many more years can he actually coach and be effective? You look at a guy like Tyler Steen. Was he good enough?
No, he sucked.
No.
Okay, so and then you look at a guy like Matt Pryor. He had him subbing for Lane Johnson that Rams game. He almost got Jalen Hurts killed.
Yeah.
So I could get it. Hey, look, I love him as a coach. Don't get me wrong. I love him as a coach.
Yeah, but there's only one person who could turn water into wine, and that's not him. I will say that. I mean, those guys weren't really good. But listen, he had a great run here.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is he goes to the Giants with Harbaugh or something like this. I mean, I could see something like that happen. Well,
here's the thing. He's still under contract with the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's going to a different role. Like.
Oh. Okay.
Like I'm hearing he's not actually leaving the Eagles.
He's gonna be shooting hot dogs in the stands next year. Stoutland's hot dogs.
Maybe.
I don't know. Whatever. So
after the run game last year, he should be, in my opinion.
2-point stands, hot dogs.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look for the organization. I can tell you that.
No, it's not. and for an organization, it's always had a great look. I mean, last couple of years for sure.
I'll tell you, who might be the odd man out. I think Sirianni might be the odd man out.
Yeah, I agree with you
after all of these changes, because none of them seem like his type of change. You know what I mean? I'm sure he wanted Jim Bob Cooter or, one of his buddies or whatever. He didn't get that this time around. So, see what happens.
Yeah. Well, listen. What I'm going to tell you guys is we have to get our predictions because we're going to see who's going to win. So let's go round robin. Let's get that done. I'll start with you, Lumpy. What do you got?
I think Seattle. There's going to be 27 to 17.
27-17 Seattle. Yeah. Ben Diesel. Bet with your brain, not with your heart. Who do you got?
Oh, I get them mixed up sometimes, but
yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, man, I like Darnold, but man, I think he's been playing so good. I think he's due for a blunder, man. So I'm going to go with New England. I think they'll win 17-13.
17-13, low scoring affair. All right, Mr. Flying, what you got?
I think Seattle's gonna win. I think it's gonna be maybe 30. I'll say 30-21.
30-21 Seattle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Professor, what you got?
I'm gonna shock you here. I'm gonna go New England 35-27.
Wow, high scoring affair.
Ooh.
35.
Carl got the high, I got the low.
All right, I'm going to go with Seattle, but I'm going to say, closely thinking like what Lumpy's thinking, but I'm going to go Seattle 23 and the Patriots 17. So that's my score. I definitely think that Seattle will win. I really don't care who wins, to be honest with you. But but I'd rather have Seattle win.
I hope Big Bunny wins.
Listen, Big Bunny's going to be a big winner.
Big Bunny.
Big Bunny is going to be a big winner.
Well, another thing too,
Bad
before we
Bunny,
go
too.
about the game, I think Seattle's defense, they're good, but they're a flashy defense.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots defense, they're more gritty, man. I think they have more moxie to them because Vrabel and the energy he puts out.
Yeah, the Warriors.
Vrabel's got that bully mentality, man, on defense. So
I ain't gonna lie, I love Vrabel as a player.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I think the Titans royally
I loved
screwed
him
up
as a player. He's my
by
kind of
letting,
player.
the Titans screwed up bad.
by letting him go. That was just dumb.
I loved him as a player.
Yeah.
I did. College
I
and
did.
pro.
He killed us in the Super Bowl, man. Why would you like
Because I like that. Hey, listen, I respected him, I should say. I hated Lawrence Taylor as an opponent, but my God, did I respect the heck out of him.
Yeah.
You know that one year when they almost brought William Perry to the Eagles? Do you guys remember that?
Of course.
They wanted to bring Lawrence. Actually, no, they were going to bring William Perry to the Giants.
I was going to say William Perry did play for the Eagles.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm talking about for the Giants. They had because they wanted the refrigerator next to the Coke machine.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Yes. Come on. You
He's
gotta
here all
give me
night,
that.
everybody.
That's an old joke, but it's pretty funny. All right. On that
Well
note,
deserved.
On that note,
You get a gong.
you remember Chuck
I
Berry
thought the
from,
Mortal
like, the Gong
Kombat
Show?
theme song was about to start playing.
That was from the Gong Show.
Yeah,
Ed.
I was like the unknown comic right there. Yes.
So that joke gets a gong,
Yeah.
but do you know who does not get a gong? Frank McCartney of Nationwide Mortgage.
Yes, Frank McCartney of Nationwide Mortgage definitely does not get a gong. He's also not the unknown comic.
He is
He's
not.
a well-known mortgage guy. Yes. And shout out to Looney's. Shout out to Uncle Floyd who passed away this week. Uncle Floyd was a great guy on NJN. If you guys ever get a chance to watch Uncle Floyd, he was awesome.
My deepest condolences.
Uncle Floyd was a great show. You had to watch
Yes,
that.
my deepest condolences.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll check you out soon. And Big Bunny out.
Go Big Bunny.
Go Big Bunny.
Have a good night, guys.